Greetings gamers, FiOth here, and in this video I'm gonna help you destroy the first boss of the game, hopefully without expending any of your resources. When the fight starts he will always spit at you. If you can dodge or perfect dodge that attack, you can go for a fully charged focus and deal some substantial damage and stagger. Here you see me running, charging another focused, and I go in for the kill, he gets staggered and I start hammering him. If you're not familiar with focus, you have to hold the left trigger until you hear a blip sound and the moon on the left shines. Then a standard attack will transition into a focus attack that deals very high posture damage and heals damage to the enemy. This boss cannot be killed in this fight. You can only incapacitate it to get what needs to be done. So, 3 basic attacks and 1 grab, one of which you see here, is the spit, this lunge attack, a swipe and a combo of swipes that it will perform sometimes as you see here, and you have to be far away because you cannot dodge in between all of the moves, and of course as I said the grab. When it performs the grab it extends its tentacle and you can just avoid it and go in for the counter. Once it goes down you have to go to this well and start holding interact in order to raise the bucket. You need 3 full rotations to get what you need, but as you are about to complete the second rotation, this shambler will appear. And at this point, the boss has also regenerated its health and is back in action. Probably. Here I'm playing on hard. If you play on story, I suppose it's a bit slower, but as you can see, it's already on the move. The best bet here is to take the shambler out because it cannot regenerate, and then lure the boss in this haystack. Trying to do it from the get-go sure is viable, but it's fast enough to pose a threat, and trying to get the bucket out of the well with its roaming around will be challenging. So what I want to do here is lure it to the left side of where I'm standing, so it will either have to go one way or the other in order to circumvent and reach me here. I failed. It did the charge attack, pretty much the worst attack it would have done, and covered the distance in one swing. I would not have been able to raise the bucket, I would have been hit. This little shed here in the back is also an alternative, but it's not as good because of how small its diameter is. It will take the boss less time to go around it than it would if I lured it here. So, back to the starting plan. I'm waiting for it to come around. Tries to grab me, I just dodge. I wasn't sure if the haystack there would have stopped the grab because, you know, collision in these games is kinda iffy. And now this is perfect. It came around, it starts swinging wildly. I don't care about it swinging. I started raising the bucket, it transitioned to a charge attack, and here I was getting a bit pissed because I was like, come on man. But before it spat, I managed to get the key. In Silent Hill F, you do not have iframes when interacting with objects, jumping off windows or opening doors. So, if you try to open this door, which is our target, and the boss hits you, it will wreck you. Lucky for me, it didn't in this instance, so I go in and pull the haystack. Before you close the video, because I know people can't stand to do a thing from start to finish, pay attention to these 2 enemies. You need to jump out before they attack you, and even if they hit you, hopefully if you have high health, you won't die. Sub, like, and hit the notification bell. I'm covering everything in Silent Hill F. Until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection. Cheers!